Dave and Stephanie had been together so long that Dave liked to joke people didn't even live as many years as they had spent side by side. They'd first crossed paths at 15, back when her bangs were cut crooked with kitchen scissors, and his favorite accessory was a scuffed skateboard. Summer nights smelled like soda and asphalt. They'd sit on the bleachers sharing stale popcorn, arguing about which band would blow up next, convinced no love could possibly burn brighter than theirs. True to every hormone-charged script, their story whiplashed like a telenovela. Dating 1 month, breaking up the next, then swearing to the whole cafeteria they were just friends, forever and ever. That roller coaster trundled right up until graduation. Tossed their caps and their certainty into the air. After high school, life yanked the brake. Dave's mom decided her boy belonged at a military academy 2 states away, arguing that structure would turn him into a man. Dave, who'd barely learned to starch a collar, suddenly marched in pre-dawn drills. His only comfort, the letter Steph sent on notebook paper covered in doodles. Tiny hearts, bad sketches of their future dog. Halfway through junior year, he cracked that on a bleak December afternoon, he packed his duffel and caught the Greyhound home. But instead of welcome home Coco, he got a slammed front door. Since you're so grown up and making your own decisions, Mom snapped, figure out where you're going to live. He stood blinking on the porch as snowflakes melted on his eyelashes, wondering when adulthood had become a 4-letter word. Steph saw his post online. Any couch openings? And didn't hesitate. Her rented studio smelled of thrift store candles and permanent marker art, and the futon groaned like a dying whale. But to Dave it was paradise. They split instant ramen, traded night shift horror stories, and slowly realized the roommate act was a mask both of them were tired of wearing. When Dave finally kissed her on a Tuesday after taco night, they laughed because the moment felt both brand new and decades overdue. Life threw curveballs, overdraft fees, busted transmissions, landlords who painted over mold instead of fixing it. But they bunted them all. The real gut punch came the night Steph, tequila fuzzy, kissed an old college buddy. She sobbed apologies, swore it meant nothing, and Dave's heart, stubborn and stupid, chose forgiveness. He told himself loyalty meant overlooking wounds once they scabbed, even if the scar itched on rainy mornings. When friends toasted their 15th anniversary at Applebee's, balloons, sheet cake, the whole cliché, and called them relationship goals. Dave clinked glasses while silently cataloging the hidden costs. Not once in 15 years did he fling Steph's slip-up back at her. Yet the memory sat in a dusty corner of his mind like a box labeled "handle with care." He truly believed they'd walked through fire together and come out tempered steel. He had no idea how brittle they'd become. That winter, Steph left the university after a new dean restructured half the staff. She didn't sulk. She boxed her diplomas, tossed her dry erase markers into a tote, and by the weekend was front desk queen at Flex Nation Gym across the street. The paycheck shrank, but the perks, free membership, daytime hours, felt like winning the lottery. Within weeks, she was deadlifting like a Marvel hero and trading syllabus talk for smoothie recipes. Dave loved the glow-up. Steph's eyes sparkled, her shoulders straightened, and even the kids, 5th grader Ethan and freshman Katie, started tagging along to practice box jumps. The only cloud was the sudden chill in their bedroom. Steph crawled under the Juve, smelling of peppermint muscle rub, claiming exhaustion, while Dave lay awake counting ceiling cracks and reminding himself patience was part of the vows. He couldn't help noticing her new ritual: matching lingerie sets, perfume spritzed behind each knee, playlists chosen to set a mood that never reached him. "What's with the runway look?" he teased one night, trying for light. Steph's smile snapped. "Can't you just be happy I finally look good? Maybe better than ever?" "I am," he promised, palms up. "I was curious, that's all. Because I feel good this way, Dave." She exploded, slamming their bedroom door. The couch springs dug into his ribs till sunrise. Truth detonated on an ordinary Thursday. Dave found Katie collapsed on her quilt, mascara tracks carving her cheeks. His mind raced through worst-case headlines. Only after gentle prodding did she choke out the story. Mom, the supply closet, a personal trainer embrace that should have stayed in soap operas. 15-year-olds shouldn't carry that knowledge. But there it was, heavy as lead. Dave listened, stone still, nodding like one of those plastic dashboard dogs. Inside, tectonic plates shifted. The old scar split, Oozing anger and grief, he shepherded Katie to a friend's and thanked every power that his son was at Grandma's farm. Steph was home humming Walking on Sunshine, while dicing zucchini, blissfully unaware. The argument that followed rattled the silverware drawer. They hurled accusations, dredged up every unpaid emotional invoice. Dave glimpsed a stranger in her eyes. Someone defensive, almost smug, who claimed his lack of spontaneous romance, pushed her away. Her words landed like frostbite. He realized love can pivot to loathing faster than a light switch. The divorce paperwork felt surreal. Signatures, custody calendars, a lawyer who talked like a car mechanic, flat fee, no warranty on feelings. Katie sided with Dad without bitterness. Ethan, 8 and bewildered, stacked blame on the nearest adult and waited for the world to make sense again. Months rolled by. Friends updated Dave on Steph's life, the way people discuss weather. She'd swapped the gym for a hospital admin position, was seeing someone, maybe the same trainer, maybe not. Dave furnished his one bedroom with thrift shop finds, learned to cook beyond boxed mac and cheese, and joined a Tuesday night bowling league where no one knew him as half of anything. Some evenings grief hit like static in his earbuds, but more often he felt light, as if a backpack of unspoken worries had slipped off unnoticed. He still mourned the years invested in someone who cashed out twice, yet he also caught himself smiling at little freedoms, choosing pepperoni even though Steph hated it, blasting Springsteen while folding laundry at midnight. The past was a town with no road back, and he was finally steering clear of the detour signs. That's the story. Folks, was Dave too forgiving? Did Steph's second chance expire the moment she crossed that line again? Drop your take in the comments. Real talk only. If the tale kept you hooked, hit that subscribe button on Epic Cheating Tales. Give the video a thumbs up so the algorithm fairy sprinkles it around, and ring the bell so you never miss our next late night confession. Thanks for listening till the end. Be kind to each other out there, and I'll catch you in the next story.